For day 3 of Physics Week, I'm here with John Lilley at one of our treatment linacs. John is a clinical scientist at the Leeds Cancer Centre who works within our radiotherapy planning and delivery team. So John, tell us a bit about what your job entails.
Well, Catherine, I have a multifaceted role. I manage a physics team, and our job is to ensure that we deliver the optimal radiotherapy to our patients. To do this, we need to introduce the latest innovations, and these can be technical or they could be innovations to do with clinical trials, which are involved in trying to improve the radiotherapy.
Sounds pretty exciting, John. Maybe you could first tell us a bit more about our radiotherapy treatment machines here at Leeds Cancer Centre.
So this is one of our new machines. This is a linear accelerator, or LINAC for short, and they deliver highly precise beams of radiation, and they come out of the radiation comes out of here and delivers that dose to the tumour. And one of the things that we're interested in is making sure that we deliver the radiation dose to the tumour while saving the normal tissue that surrounds it. So the machine includes collimators inside this head, and they direct that radiation to the right location.
Wow. And how do you make sure that the patient is in the correct position in order to make sure that the radiation beams hit only the tumour?
Well, radiotherapy is often given over many days, and we have to ensure that the patient is in the same position each day. So if we're treating, say, their pelvis or their chest, we put little tattoos, little ink marks on their skin, so that allows us to set them up in the same place every day. If we're treating the patient's head or their neck, then we put them in a mask, and then we put the mask and the patient on the couch, and then we align the mask to the lasers.
So the position must be really, really precise.
Yeah, it's really important that we set them up in the same position every day, so that needs to be very precise and accurate, yes.
Sounds it. So could you tell us a bit more about the future of radiotherapy treatments? How are they being improved here at the Cancer Centre?
So over the last 10 years, there's been massive improvements in the way that we can deliver our radiotherapy. There's been 2 big innovations, one called intensely modulated radiotherapy and another one called volumetric modulated arc therapy. So with IMRT, what we were able to do was much better conform the radiation dose to the tumour while saving the normal tissue around it. And when we save the normal tissue, we reduce the side effects that patients get from the radiotherapy. With volumetric modulated arc therapy, that's a version of IMRT, but the machine rotates round whilst the beam is on, and that means that we can deliver that treatment quicker, which means the patients spend a lot less time lying on the couch.
That sounds brilliant. So what would you hope to achieve in 2018?
So we're currently in a program of replacement of linear accelerators, and we're also replacing our simulators as well, and that will continue for the next few years. And one of my aims is to try and increase the numbers of patients that have access to VMAT, as well as increase the number of patients that have access to clinical trials. So we've got several trials that we've got in the pipeline at the moment that we're intending to open this year.
Thank you so much for talking with us, John. I've learnt a lot this morning, and it's been really great to see a linear accelerator too.
No problem. Thanks, Catherine.